All right, all right. Brian House, we are live and in living color, if you will.
There you go.
So what we're going to do is we're going to give people just a few minutes. Brian, we'll talk for just a couple seconds here to give people a chance to come on and get into our system here. But boy, we have some exciting things going on with our cash flow credit promotion that's happening right now. And everyone's in for a great treat tonight so they really understand what we do here at MWR Financial. But Brian, what I'm going to do, because we're going to have people coming from all over the country. We always hear 50 states. I just like to tell the first couple that get in. So there's Ronald Samuel from Reston, Virginia. We have Kevin Shaw from Dyersburg, Tennessee. We have Jamal Page from Columbia, South Carolina. Anita Patton from Birmingham, Alabama. We have Renee Brazil Jones from Antelope Valley, California. Tisha Tishy from Chicago, Tishy Roberts from Chicago, and Harold Lassen from South Carolina. So we got them coming in from all over, and there's so many more. But Brian, we're just going to be here very, very quickly. I want to turn it over to you because we have some celebration to do for someone today.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Indamo. And listen, I'm excited because and I'm going to give just a quick overview here of something that's happening right now. This week, guys, we're running a cash flow challenge. All right. And with this cash flow challenge that we have going on, and you can get all the details on this, but with it, we're also doing a cash flow credit, a $99 cash flow credit, which you're going to hear about that in the presentation tonight with our speaker, which is phenomenal. So I can't wait for you to hear from him. And in addition to that, every night when we start these, we're going to do our cash flow rebate drawing. And so all of which is leading up to what's going to be our cash flow experience event that we're going to be having on July 31st. So we've got the cash flow credit, the cash flow rebate drawing, the cash flow challenge, all of it leading up to our cash flow experience. So, which is really cool. And so it's been fun, and it's already came out of the gate strong, Dom. You know what's going on behind the scenes. Right. We've got people coming in from all over the country and joining us in this movement that we're a part of. And so I couldn't be more excited. But listen, I don't want to keep everybody too long and ramble because I can do that. I want to just give away some money real quick.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my screen up. I've already put in, and let me explain to you how this works. Our cash flow rebate. Anybody that joined our opportunity yesterday, joined MWR Financial yesterday, took advantage of our cash flow credit, is now in a drawing tonight to where we're going to draw one person tonight, and we don't know what we'll do over the next couple of days. We might draw more. We might stick with one and do a bunch at the end. I don't know. But at the same time, everybody that got involved or joined yesterday is on this list, okay, that I'm going to click a button and it's going to pull up a random name and it's going to tell us who the winner is. And right now you can get started in our company with everything we have to offer, our business, our membership, all of our services, our experts, our strategies, everything you need to increase your cash flow, to make, save, and grow your money, all that stuff. You can do that for $129.97 because we're waiving with our cash flow credit. We're waiving our $99 setup fee. So it normally costs $228.97. You get it all for $129.97 right now for this week. That's it. Okay. But all the people that have taken advantage of that also get entered into our cash flow rebate. Now, tonight, we're going to draw the people that joined yesterday. Tomorrow night at 9:00, we're going to draw from the people that joined today and whoever's left over from yesterday that didn't get drawn. And that keeps building throughout the week, okay, to where you can have multiple chances to win this cash flow rebate for the next 6 days, 5 days, okay, till the 19th, all right, which will be our last drawing that we do. And like I said, we might do more than one. We never know what's going to happen. So, but with that, let's go ahead and do our first drawing. I'm going to try to share my screen, Dom, if you can help me out. And let me know if
let you know when I see it.
All right, let's see. Chrome tab, random name picker. Here we go. Okay, let's see. All the names are in there and they're kind of a little bit off, but they should show up correctly. I'm going to click. Can you see it, Dom?
Not yet. Not yet. Now I can. I can now.
Okay, beautiful. All right, if you can now, you can see the names are all in here and stuff. Everybody's in, so I'm not going to scroll through the whole list because it's long. But let's go ahead and I'm going to click this button. Let's see who our winner is for our cash flow rebate tonight. There we go, the drum roll. Hey, Barbara Price. Hey, congratulations. You just won our cash flow rebate for tonight. What I'm going to do is once we go backstage and we get off this so our speaker can come up, I'm going to add this to your commission account. So, Barbara, listen, you are brand new with MWR Financial. Make sure you activate your MWR pay card. Okay, your MWR Visa card and your account so that we can go ahead and make sure that you get this in your commission payment. So I'll be putting $129.97 into your commission account tonight. So I'll be doing that right behind the scenes. So appreciate it a bunch. And so I'm excited. Congratulations, Barbara Price. And I'm going to get out of this screen somehow. Let's see. Stop. Okay, Dom, can you see me again?
I can see you fully again.
I can't see you, so I don't know what I'm doing.
That's fine.
There you are. Okay.
That's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah, I had to click the right tab there. But listen, I'm excited. Barbara Price, congratulations. Yes. Dom, I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm going to go backstage and pay Barbara Price. Okay. But at the same time, listen, you've got somebody extremely exciting to announce, and yes. So I can't wait to hear him. So I'll be sitting back here listening to him because he is unbelievable at what he does. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to you, buddy. Thanks.
Okay, great. Thanks so much. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking. People are coming from I think all 50 states have been addressed that I've seen come in. But here's what we're going to do. I want you to know, and I could say a lot of things about the individual that we're going to bring up today, but a great family man, great father, just a great leader. But here's what I will tell you, because I can just sum it up in real shortly here, and that is he is the first national director in MWR financial history. Okay, he is the #1 income earner in MWR financial history and has most of the records, if not all, of the fastest, actually has all of the records of the fastest to hit every single documented position in MWR Financial. He's done that. He is a proven leader. He has provided tremendous value to the company outside of just what he's done in growing the business. And so you get to hear from and understand exactly what this cash flow credit is all about and what MWR Financial and our Makeover is all about. And that's none other than Mr. Brian N. Bean.
What's up?
How you doing, my friend?
Hey, man, I'm good. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfectly.
Hey, I tend to yell when it comes to money. I appreciate everybody. I am honored, first and foremost, to be able to kick off this cash flow credit. Guys, I don't think people understand the power of Making Wealth Real Financial, what our corporation has put together. You guys have an opportunity now to help thousands of people in a very, very short period of time. And if you don't take advantage of it, I can promise you, you'll look up in a few years and regret it. I want to get right into this. First of all, you're looking at a guy who was really overworked, underpaid, and really just tired of my situation. I don't know if you guys can relate to robbing Peter to pay Paul. I had Peter and Paul looking for me. I went to Morehouse College. I graduated in 1997. And I'm going to show you guys something real quick because a lot of people miss this. All right. Martina, enlarge the screen here because I want people to see what I used to have back in 97. Nothing wrong with $900 every 2 weeks, but this is what I was making way back in 1997 here in the corner. And I found myself in a position where I had a degree and I had a whole bunch of debt. And in 1997, I was making $500 every 2 weeks. $900 every 2 weeks, September. Well, I positioned myself in a company like this. And now, guys, I'm going to show you how I get paid that same amount over a two-day period. That's right. $500 today, $500 yesterday, $500 the day before, $500 the day before. 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500. Now, how did I go from making $500 every 2 weeks? I can't give you guys the name of the company, but they called it Nations Bank, to $500 a day. The answer is simple. I started a home-based business. I'm going to show you guys real quick how your cash flow and your income are two different things. But what Making Wealth Real is doing is bringing your cash flow and your income together. And if you get in the middle of our cash flow expansion and your income increase, your life will never, ever, ever be the same. The first thing you got to recognize is what's tying up your cash flow. I want you guys to see this. There are 4 things that keep you from succeeding financially. 4 things. This is not what stops your income. This is where your income tends to go. Let me give you guys an example. If the government takes a third of your check, you got the income already, but they take your cash flow because a third of it's gone before you see it. Now, if you don't believe me, just look at your gross, then look at your net, then you wonder why your net makes you feel gross. It's because they took a third of your check, which means you work for the federal government for a third of the year. My net worth didn't start going through the ceiling until I got my money back first from the federal government, first from the state, first from big business. First, see, I want y'all to think about this. Federal taxes, state taxes, ad valorem taxes, property taxes, capital gain taxes, luxury taxes. You name it in this country is tax. Now, this is not an anti-tax or tax evasion overview. What I'm showing you is your cash flow is negative because everybody reaches into your pocket first. Once I realized that taxes and debt and big business and inflation were in my pocket before I was in my pocket, I had a problem with that. I'll be honest with you guys. I wake up every single day and I have a problem with that. I got a problem with the fact that everybody on this webinar, you did the work, but everybody else gets paid first. Put this in the comments because you got to start affirming this. I did the work. Let me see that in the comments because here's what happens. Taxes cause number 2, which is debt. The reason most Americans are in debt is because of taxes. Think about it. If the government didn't take 30% off the top, you wouldn't have to borrow 30% on the bottom. So now if you make 50,000 and the government takes 18, you take home 32, but you did the work for 50. So now you got to borrow 18 to get back up to 50 and pay back 24 because you borrow 18. Now here's what happens. People miss this, but it's true. We get so excited about the fact that we have some extra income instead of investing it into real estate. Some things I'm going to show you guys in a second. Instead of putting it in land banking or private banking, the things I'm going to show you guys in a second, we give our next dollar to big business. We're so happy to get some extra money. We go, yes, Christmas is coming. I'm going to get some gifts. I'm going to give some gifts. Yes, Thanksgiving is here. Yes, Valentine's is here. Yes, anniversary, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Halloween, Labor Day, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, prom, New Year's Eve, Black Friday, Brown Thursday. You look up and you wonder why big business took another chunk of your money. See, let me make sure you guys get this. The universe will not bless you to become a millionaire, or I've been blessed to hit the top 5% income earners in the entire country. I reached the top 5% of income earners in the country. Why? Because I was a good steward with my money. The universe is not going to bless you with more income until you first start doing better with your current cash flow. There's one thing, I'll get to inflation later. There's one thing that can solve all of your problems, and it's very, very easy to increase your cash flow. You know what it is? A home-based business. Put this in the comments, HBB. Those need to be your new favorite initials. The home-based business alone is the key to knocking out and eliminating 99% of all of your obstacles. People say, Brian, how? Well, let's look at it from left to right. Tax advantages, so your taxes get decreased. Unlimited income, so inflation can't compete with you. You get to hire your children, so you lower your taxes again and increase their cash flow. You got time, freedom, and flexibility, so your money and time go back to you instead of the banks and government. You leave a legacy for your family, and you take control of your life. Guys, listen. I was very, very fortunate to retire 24 years ago from from corporate America. I fired my boss 24 years ago when I was 22 years old because I started a home-based business. Now, why is that important? Because I want y'all to think about it. You were already given everything you need to start a business. Do you know all you need is a house or apartment? People say, well, Brian, I'm renting right now. Look, guys, it's your domicile. It doesn't matter if you have a house or not. Wherever you live is your home. I didn't say you needed a house. Okay, wherever you live is your house. I didn't say you had to be a home owner. It's your domicile. And you know what else you have? A social security number. So here's the question. Why are you in America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, the wealthiest country in the world, and you're not taking advantage of the number one thing they give you? Your social security number makes you an entrepreneur and a sole proprietor from day one. Now your taxes come down automatically because your cell phone bill, the laptop I'm on, the internet I'm using, the light and camera I'm using, all of that becomes tax deductible. So what you guys got to remember is now I can give my son, who'll be 18 this year, his own paycheck, and the money stays in the household. Why? Because I hired him to do what he does anyway, which is chores from home. Question. Why do you have children and they aren't working for your home-based business? Brian, what home-based business? Well, I'm glad you asked. Making Wealth Real is in the business of providing a home-based business. People say, well, I don't get it. I know you don't get it. Just pay attention. I don't get it. What's my business? I'm getting excited. Calm down. Making Wealth Real Financial provides a home-based business opportunity for you to do three things. Put this in your comments. Make, save, and grow. That's it. This is not the webinar for you if you don't want to do at least one of these three things. Make, save, and grow money. We are the #1 recognized brand for the financial makeover. Just like right now, you don't say, I need some cotton swabs. You say Q-tips, because Q-tips did it what? First. You don't say, I need some baking soda. You say, where's Arm & Hammer? In fact, I'll wait. I challenge you in the comments. Give me 3 other types of baking soda other than Arm & Hammer. And I'll listen and I'll wait. You know why? You don't know another one, okay? You don't say I need petroleum jelly. You say I need Vaseline. When the name of a company becomes synonymous with an industry, you win. Making Wealth Real is becoming quickly synonymous with the financial makeover and making wealth real for you. So you don't say, I'm going to the store to get some Loves or some Huggies. You say, I'm going to get some Pampers. We're the Pampers, the Vaseline, the Q-tip of the home-based business. Now, what does this mean? Well, first of all, our at-home program allows you to make more money. See, everybody wants to run from this topic, but you can't run from it. It's capitalism, guys. It's America. What we've done for the month of July, or for this week in July, is celebrate, just like this month has an Independence Day, right? Our theme, because of this month's 4th of July, is independence. Instead of $228 to start receiving daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly pay, $228.97, we're giving everybody this week until the 19th of July, a $99 cash flow credit. That makes your business $129.97. Now you're going to have the experts to help you with your finances. Now you're going to receive 476 other tax deductions. Now you're going to receive 4 more avenues of income. We're creating a 6-figure playbook to show you how to get 3. We call it 3 up and 3 down. I don't even want to tell you what that means. These are basically the 6 revenue streams or cash flow streams with our 6-figure playbook that we're going to give you, designing it this quarter, giving it to you for the same $129 with all the experts helping you. We're going to show you how to earn 4 new income streams. Now, we pay you 10 different ways, but for the sake of time, let's just put it this way. We're going to show you how to get paid every single day. Anywhere from $5 up to $1,000 a day minimum. I just showed you on my phone, for those who missed it, 500 today, 500 yesterday, 500 the day before, even on Sundays, yes, 500 the day before, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500. If you had a base of $15,000 to $30,000 a month, and that's the base, and you had other bonuses that went on top of your base, and it cost you $129, $128.97, would you take advantage even if you didn't understand everything? I'll show you why that's important. We're gonna show you how to get monthly bonuses. Monthly residual income. What about earning anywhere from 25 cents to $8 off hundreds of people, even thousands of individuals every single month? See, here's my thing about a home-based business that you guys have to understand. You have residual bills. See, your bills are going in a circle. Water bill, light bill, gas bill, mortgage, car note, Visa, MasterCard, cell phone bill, internet bill. Your bills go in a circle. The reason most Americans struggle, your money comes in a straight line. A straight line will go through a circle every time. So if you're getting your money in a straight line, that's called linear income, but your bills are coming in a circle, you'll never catch up. A lot of us are at a point in our life now where as soon as a bill comes, there's a check right behind it. So a bill comes, a check will come. A bill will come, a check will come. So we don't even see the bills because the money is outpacing the expenses. See, when you get paid daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly, that's right. Profit sharing, the Vaseline, the Q-tip, the Arm & Hammer, the Pampers of the financial makeover is sharing the revenues with those of us that get into a pool where you get a percentage of the company's growth. See, I never personally understood corporate politics. That's why I didn't do good in corporate America. I never understood home-based business politics. That's why I don't do good in politics, period. When you get paid off the growth of the entire company, don't you want everybody to succeed? Why would you want to darken another person's shine or not be excited for another individual when you want the entire company to explode because you are in position? That gives all of us morale. You see the way I'm smiling? If you don't, let me show you. You see, I want everybody to succeed. I'm happy for everybody. I'm optimistic. I wake up every day proud. I want all the people in the company to hit the top. I want everybody to make as much money as possible. You know why? That profit sharing pool brings us all together. If you're brand new, don't you want to be part of the next profit sharing check from a company that will be $1 billion company? Okay. So just so you know, we show you how to get paid. First, we give you a game plan. $20 a day is $600 a month. Then my check jumps to 30 a day. Then it jumped to 50 a day. Then it jumped to 100 a day. These are text messages you get every day. Then it jumped to 200 a day. Then for a minute, I was at 300 a day for a hot second. Then I jumped to 500 a day. It gets better. The presidential bonus goes up to 100,000 a month. It starts off at 500. I've been very, very fortunate to hit level 5, approaching level 6 and 7. This is an additional $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month, $25,000 a month. It goes all the way up to $100,000 a month on top of your daily pay. Brian, for what? Introducing people to a home-based business and our experts that are going to help them improve their finances. See, if you want to help people save money and show them how to do it, you don't have to do the work. Our experts do the work. You get paid daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly in the middle. Okay, Brian, I can't fathom 100,000 a month. That's 1.2 million a year. Okay, I'll tell you what. You fall short and just get to level 3. 2,500 a month. You fall short Okay, fall short. Brian, I can't get to 15,000 a month. Okay, fall short. Fall short. Is 5,000 a month okay if you fall short? On top of the daily checks, on top of the text messages, on top of the quarterly profit sharing. Guys, I want you to see this. The monthly bonuses that come on the 10th include a car bonus, a vehicle bonus, or a mortgage bonus, anywhere from $500 a month to $1,250 a month to $3,000 a month. Guys, there are people on this webinar right now who take the actual money they get on the 10th, $500, $1,250, and $3,000, and we invest it. I've been very, very fortunate to take my bonus every month, and I invest it. I just purchased 20 acres of land, building my dream home because I invested $228. And you guys got an opportunity to invest $128, and you actually still watching me thinking about it. Like, you need to, this is what you need to do. Text the person right now who introduced you to this video. I'm not done. I'm gonna show you how the services work. But you need to go ahead and text them right now and say, I'm on and I'm ready to take advantage. Just let them know, text them, say I'm on, I'm watching, and I'm ready to take advantage. Because for $129, you really still questioning whether or not you want to give the government all your money? Well, Brian, I'm just the kind of person that I have to understand everything and get all my facts. I made $228,000 from $228, and to this day, I don't have all the facts. Here are the facts. 67% of Americans will retire below the poverty line. Another 60+% of Americans don't have an extra $500 in savings. Another 60+% of Americans have a credit score that's less than 500. Another 70+% of Americans overpay their taxes. You don't have to understand everything to understand that America has a serious financial issue, and you can provide a solution. See, once you hit this level, these are some individuals that I was able to personally sponsor and introduce to the business. Miss Christy Howard, Cashflow Christy, Mr. Charles Ivory, the Waymaker, Miss Design Girl, Miss Shana Rollins, and myself. We were able to build a residual check that put us in $1 million residual ring club. What does that mean? You have to have $1 million in an account at 8% to make what we make per month. Now, I don't know about you guys. How many people just have $1 million sitting in an account? Well, you can become wealthy if you put your money in the right places. So I challenge everybody, put this in the comments. I want my ring. This week is the week that everybody can go for the ring. This week is the week that you can start that journey to the $1 million ring. Cashflow Christy will tell you, I don't care if it takes you a year. She did it in less than a year. Shana Rollins did it in less than a year. Charles Ivory did it in less than a year. We're looking for that next wave of people watching this webinar to say, you know what? I want my ring. Here's how you get it. How do we get the ring? It's real simple, believe it or not. We didn't persuade. We didn't sell. We didn't beg. We didn't convince. You know what we did? We showed people our membership. We showed individuals how to lower their taxes from our experts, destroy their debt from our experts, shred their bills from our experts, and raise their credit scores from our experts. Now, when you take all of that new money, your bills are lower, your score is up, your taxes are lower, your investments are up, your debt is lower, but your income is up. See, that's 3 up and 3 down. When you got experts helping you do all those things, it's easy to talk about your success. You don't have to beg and follow and sell and convince and persuade and induce and follow up 15 times. A person either wants to take the 3 bad things down and the 3 good things up, or this is just not the country for them. Okay. So for $79 a month, you can be a customer. People say, wait a minute, Ryan. So for $228 one time and $119 per month. That's the normal circumstance. As if that's high. You have a home-based business with all the services included. But for right now, it's $129 until the 19th of July. $100 off. And $119 per month, of which my bill reduction, my tax minimization, my debt elimination, and my wealth creation will cover my $119. I'm like, yes. It's really a no-brainer. You guys notice I'm not really presenting to you. I'm giving you an education on how to get wealthy. I want y'all to put this in your notes. You're going to need Making Wealth Real, whether you get paid to do it or not. You say, Brian, what do you mean? Well, what I mean is, whether you get paid to do it or not, you're going to have to lower your taxes to get successful financially. You're going to have to eliminate debt. You're going to have to lower your expenses. That's 3 down. To survive in this country, you got to get your credit scores up. You got to get your assets up, and you got to get your income up. That's 3 up. So when we give you the playbook, you're going to have to run the play whether you get paid for doing it or not. We just want to pay you for doing it. Okay? How simple is it? Really simple. I want y'all to put this in the comments. All it takes is an upload. All it takes is an upload. Brian, what do you mean? Well, we're going to help you stop paying taxes we're going to help you stop overpaying taxes when you upload 2 pay stubs. We're going to help you get your tax deductions when you upload your receipts to our mobile app. We're going to help see if you've been overpaying taxes when you upload last year's tax returns. See, all it takes is an upload. I bet you thought it took a financial advisor, you got to meet with us 15 times, and you got to fly to California, or you got to go from Miami to New York to DC, back to Atlanta to Chicago to your city and meet with a big corporation. No, all it takes is an upload. But wait a minute, you uploaded to Instagram today. You uploaded to Facebook sometime today. But you can't upload 2 pay stubs and let our enrolled agents, our experts, show you where you're bleeding with your taxes. You can't upload the last 3 years tax returns so they can show you that this is what you need to do. Certified enrolled agents. You can't upload your 3 credit reports. All it takes is an upload. You can't upload TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian so we can restore your credit, rebuild your credit, and give you credit counseling, but you can upload a picture to Instagram? Isn't it amazing how we have our priorities? The minute I got involved with Making Wealth Real, I uploaded every credit report I had. My score went from a 734 to a 820. Then we have a partner where I just did my own personal refinance and got down to 3%. Man, on my current home and the 20 acres I just bought, which I'll show you that in a second. All I'm telling you guys is some of us are winning financially because all we did was upload. And some of you guys are uploading pictures and videos and memes, but you're not uploading your financial documents to people who can help you. We just switched the philosophy. You mean to tell me you can't upload your credit card numbers, student loan numbers, your car note, your mortgage, so our experts can complete like an algorithm or a formula and show you what you should be paying off first and give you your millionaire date? See, Mr. House, here's the problem I have with most people as I wrap this up. When you have car trouble, you're trained automatically, go to a mechanic. If you can't handle it, go to a mechanic. And you don't have a problem paying for it. It may sting, but you'll pay for it. Because why? You need your car. When you have health issues, you say, I'm going to the doctor. This has been bothering me too long. My throat been feeling kind of funny. You know, this shoulder of mine, I might need surgery. This back of mine been hurt. You're trained to go to the doctor. Because if you can't handle it, you get some help. Why is it that when it comes to our finances, we go to our friends? Like they can help you. Surround yourself with a staff of experts who can help you in every area of your life. You mean to tell me you can't upload your bills but you can upload to Instagram. Cable bundle, internet bundle. Let's read it. Phone bundle, satellite radio, security bill, pest control bill, all these different bills. You mean to tell me we have trained negotiators? I didn't even know this was an industry. Trained negotiators who call on your behalf and get your bills dropped and reduced because of your membership with us. That's what you call strength in numbers. See, I don't know about you guys, but I want everybody to win. See, I want everybody to win, because the bigger you win and the more success you have and the more testimonies you create, the bigger the company gets and the more we all share into a profit pool. See, I want everybody to win. Please upload every bill you have so we can share each other's testimony. You mean to tell me now that we have some extra money, we can invest in things like private banking, land banking, and even real estate? Well, Brian, I don't have any extra money. No. That's the old you. We're talking about the you who takes advantage of the $99 cash flow credit now. We're not talking about the old you. We're talking about the you who has the taxes down, the expenses down, and the debt down. We're talking to you who has the six-figure playbook to get your cash flow up, your credit score up, and your investments up. Not the old you. We're talking about the new you who wants to say, wait a minute, I can purchase land out in California, wholesale. Yes, our firm already purchased the land wholesale, and you get a deed when you purchase the land. And then in 5-7 years, if you choose to sell it, when the Olympics comes through Antelope Valley, California, that's where the land is. Warren Buffett just put $2.5 billion in Antelope Valley, California. That's where the land is. They're building the first major highway through Antelope Valley, California. That's where the land is. NASA and the armed forces are bringing 6,000 jobs to Antelope Valley, California. That's where your land is. We get what's called in the way. You know what in the way means in real estate? That means you have to come through us if you want this highway to continue through here. They have to purchase the land from you. And that, my friend, brings back a return way higher than the bank. See, let me make sure you guys understand this, because I know a lot of people saying, I got questions. Let me ask you a question. What's the return on your investment right now with your 128 in the bank? If you leave your 128 in the bank because you need to hold on to it, how much money will you have next month with 128 in the bank? And how much money will you save this month with 128 in your business? See, you don't have to get emotional. Don't get emotional. Stay factual. 128 in the bank will be 128.01 next month. 128 in the business will bring your taxes, debt, and expenses down, your credit score, income, and investments up. Why would you hold 128? It's just facts. You mean to tell me in the normal world, you, me, and a friend will look at a dilapidated property, or not even dilapidated, just a property that could be fixed and flipped, and we would need to find the contractors. We would need to find the house first. We would have to calculate the after repair value to see if it's worth us putting money into. Then we have to pray that we find a buyer who qualifies while we carry this mortgage. Then we got to hope that at the closing table, things don't go awry. You mean Making Wealth Real Financial has it where you can become a capital contributor, invest in real estate without the headaches or being a real estate investor? Your membership allows you to partner up with each other, and we can go in all across the country without the headaches of the contractors, without the headaches of finding the client, without the headaches of finding the closing attorney, without the headaches of doing the appraisal. I just fixed and flipped my first house to see what it looked like. Took me 60 days of consistent work, and I won't do it again, right? But I wanted to know what it felt like. Now I can look you in your eye and say, listen, please let the experts do the work, and you just get a check. Before I go, guys, my 35 minutes of fame is officially over. Congratulations to Barbara Price again, the winner earlier who got her rebate. Not only did she get the $100 credit, she'll get her $129 that she invested. Those of you watching tonight, you got an opportunity to do the exact same thing. You're going to our drawing for tomorrow because you're signing up tonight. So not only will you get the $99 credit, you could potentially get your $129 back. Brian House is amazing. I mean, he's just amazing. He's amazing. Brian, what exactly does a makeover look like? Well, let me give you I'm glad you asked. Current barbershop owner, Mr. Brandon Caldwell, was able to write off $26,000 in tax deductions. He was able to help. They were able to negotiate his bills down to he saved $1720 from his bills from Bill Shredder. He is now a luxury vehicle owner at level 1, $500. Barbershop owner, hardworking guy, entrepreneur, still getting his makeover. What does a makeover look like? Well, my good friend Kim Whitfield was relocated because of her job, had to take a $18,000 pay cut. Oh, but guess what? Her daily guarantee of $100 a day, $3,000 a month. I don't know if you know, but 3,000 times 12 is 36,000. Replaced her 18,000 and doubled it because of her daily guarantee. Oh, I don't know. She was able to purchase and position herself to buy her brand new home in her brand new city. Oh, and her credit score happened to go from a 646 to a 800. Put this in the comments. What's my story? See, what do you want? What do you want your, I call these hero slides. What do you want your hero slide to look like, right? Oh, Don Wilson. Oh, couples, we do it for you too. His credit score went from an 787 to an 833. He put $440 back in his paycheck. He works in the finance industry. He was able to purchase 2 parcels of land and open 2 private reserve accounts for he and his wife. Her score went from 600s to 800s. They both are land banking owners separately, 2 parcels of land, 2 private reserve accounts. I didn't talk about that tonight for the sake of time, but that's basically where you can borrow money from yourself and pay yourself back on your own terms. What about Miss Quanah Sims here? We call her the Wealth Whisperer. Former club manager, score went from a 612 to a 781, paid off 3 credit cards and became debt free. Oh, let's look at her statistics. Daily guarantee 150, you do the math. Car bonus 1250, you do the math. Presidential bonus 500, you do the math. That's every month. Never owned a home-based business in her life. Now owns a home-based business that's thriving, understanding the money game. What will your makeover look like? Last but not least, very, very proud of the first young lady in company history to have the $1 million ring. She designed the $1 million ring. Christy Howard is a former bartender who now was able to generate a 5-figure residual income in 8 months. Her score is in the 800s. She literally saw the guys who had the ring, looked at it and said, I will be the first female in this company to not only earn the ring, but because I'm first, Mr. Brian House said, you can design the ring. Shayna Rawlings was the second individual to become a $1 million residual ring club earner, second female in the whole company, purchased her first house. What will your story look like? I don't know any ladies, we waiting on you. I haven't seen the ring on the finger of another young lady in this company, and I know there are plenty out there who are ready for it. If you want the $1 million ring and you don't have it yet, type in the comments, ladies, say it's mine. Type that in the comments. It's mine. You got to start affirming that. You got to start claiming that. Don't let Shayna and Christy be the only 2 young ladies with the $1 million ring. I want to see $1 million rings on everybody's finger out here. Get in that ring club. Make it happen. Gentlemen, you too. What you waiting on? There's plenty of people out here that can get this $1 million ring, especially with what we're doing this week. Get in that ring club. So before I go, there's 2 kinds of people watching us. Real simple. Number 2 type person says, I want to expand my cash flow. Brian, I know it's a $99 credit, and I know that $129 is a great deal, but I'm just going to stick with the $79 a month. I don't want to make the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly pay. I don't want the car bonus. I don't want any extra income. I only want the experts to help me with those 4 areas. Lower my taxes, destroy my debt, shred my bills, raise my score, and 5, grow my money. Okay, $79. You just want to take advantage of the expertise of our awesome, awesome partnerships. Number 1 says, Brian, are you crazy? I mean, it's not even 228. It's 129 right now. Okay. I want it all, including all the experts. And I know the 119 a month will be covered because I'm saving a ton of money and the membership basically pays for itself. The good news, you can bring some people right back here all week long at 9 o'clock. Same website, MakeWealthRealLive.com. 9 o'clock Eastern, every night. Every night. And someone like myself who has a proven track record and results is going to be right there waiting on you. Guys, all I can tell you is I strongly encourage you to look at the number 1 position. Because of this company, my attitude about money, my son's education that he's receiving, the experts who put their arms around us, the acreage I just bought. My neighbor is a Grammy Award winning rapper, Ludacris. My other neighbor is an NFL star, Cam Newton. My neighbor across the street is a Hollywood actor, Denzel Washington's son. A Making Wealth Real national director is in the middle, and I'm surrounded by multi-millionaires. Why? Because I'm right there with you. I just can't throw a football. I may not be able to rap. I may not be in Fast and Furious 9. And I may not be on an HBO show. And my dad may not have an Oscar. But guess what? I look at all y'all every morning because my makeover is real. What will your story be after this week? Let us know if you're a 2 or a 1. Call, inbox, text, email the person that introduced you, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm Brian Bean, Senior Magazines. That's my 42 minutes of fame. Peace.